to me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and it's so good to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about what the fuck is up. So if you guys are having one of those WTF moments in your life where you feel like you've been caught off guard, or something weird is going on, or you're being driven deep into your shadow, or just kind of triggered in some kind of way, and you're trying to figure out what is the point of this? What is going on? Where am I going? This may be your reading. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. Okay, so your psychic linking object is going to be these 3 cards here. I will be pulling as I go. There will be no charms or letters. We're just going to pull cards today. And these 3 cards are from the October Oracle deck. This is an independent deck, and I've really enjoyed flipping through it and getting to know its energy, so I'm really excited to start doing some readings with it. So the first card is going to be Mask. WTF. What is happening? Yes. Okay. And the second one is going to be Midnight. Darkness. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, we're going to find out about the darkness. And then group 3, you are, she's got it all together, needs no one, independent queen. What the fuck is happening? All right, so I will include a little video where you can take a moment and kind of relax with the music and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there may be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
Hey, group one, all of you that selected the mask card, this is going to be a reading all about what the fuck is happening. I feel your confusion. I do, and I understand it. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all your cards. I'll put the mic aside, pull all your cards, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Okay? Okay, group one, I got lots of cards for you guys. And mask. Well, I think they're falling away. That's what it feels like. What I heard while I was drawing your cards is that illusions are falling away. It can be startling. It can be triggering. It can be something that energetically is a little bit like being jostled, being jumbled. I'm feeling confusion here, and hyper awareness. Like you're hyper aware of your confusion. You're hyper aware that there's something going on beneath the surface. And many times this is how Lilith works. She has a way of forcing people to face their masks, to face their illusions. And it's not easy. And many times it's very triggering. So let's get into these other cards and see what all we have for you. Okay, so you guys won't be able to see all the cards, but the view is the best I can do right now. All right? So, okay, we have bat, intuition, emerging, flight. You guys are having a very strong intuition about this. And what gets me is the confusion with the intuition. Some of you guys are doubting your intuition. You're doubting the things that you feel. You feel like you don't really have clarity, but you keep getting the same message over and over. Isn't that interesting how that happens? We continue to get the same message over and over, but we don't have clarity about it. And it's almost like our blinders are on. And what I'm feeling like is your blinders are being removed so you can see clearly. And sometimes, sorry, I'm still getting used to my denture. So, and sometimes when clarity comes, we don't want to see. We want to, where's the blinders? Where's the blindfold? I don't want to see this. I don't want to know this. And I feel that. I feel a lot of anxiety here about the masks and illusions that are falling away for you guys. Let's get into another card. We have creepy clown, old fears, defense, courage. Okay, you guys, I know this is scary. I've been through this kind of thing before with illusions, and it's terrifying because we place illusions and masks on ourselves, on situations, on energies because they make us uncomfortable. Because there's usually some kind of fear or insecurity that is lurking behind the mask. And once you remove the mask, you're laid bare to whatever your fear or insecurity is. I'm feeling insecurities here. Okay, we have crow, gifts, messages, inspiration. Okay, a lot of you guys are receiving messages about this mask, about what the fuck is happening. Your guides are talking to you, but for whatever reason, you are unable to access that information in a way that is either non-judgmental or there's something that you don't want to see. They keep showing it to you and you refuse to see it. I have been here. And it's tough. It's really tough because a lot of times your guides will keep hammering at you, sending you the same message, sending you the same like awarenesses of patterns. And a lot of times you will have like two different situations in your mind. Like your mind will feel one way, your heart will feel another. And in between that is healing where those things can align. And many times it requires you becoming more vulnerable or removing a mask. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's scary to get vulnerable, especially, the first vulnerability, the first layer of vulnerability is the one you have with yourself, where you face the truth of yourself behind masks. And sometimes we think, oh, I've removed them all, right? No, we always have more layers to ourselves. We are always growing and overcoming and becoming more aware of our presence in the world, how we treat ourselves and others, because we're constantly changing. That's one thing about being human that is so true, is we're constantly changing. Even if we're stagnating, we're changing, Okay, we're just not changing in the way we want to. We may be getting more comfortable with being in stagnation. Some of you guys may be feeling stagnation right now. Let's keep going. We have feminine energy. Okay, so I feel like you guys are healing a feminine energy within you. Now, this is any gender. We talk energy on this channel, not gender. We all have feminine energies. And I'm feeling a vulnerability, a feminine energy that has had to be hidden or I feel like you guys have been really hurt, and you have hidden this vulnerability, this feminine energy away, trying to protect it. And you're finding yourself in a situation. This could be in love. This could be at a job. It could be in a friendship. It could be in your own mental space. A feminine energy that you thought you needed to protect, but somehow, some way, the mask is coming off, and you're scared. You're feeling your insecurities. It may be about the way you look, the way you act, the way you are. Maybe it's some needs you have, or maybe it's just a reality that you're coming to, that there are certain things you need. And that's just kind of the way it is, right? Let's keep going here and get into some more energy. Okay, we have the arts, creativity, passion for your craft. Okay, so what I'm getting is, what the fuck is going on? Well, this healing of this divine feminine energy within you is going to lead you to a place where you have more passion about your life. You're going to feel more positive about where you're going, because you are no longer hiding yourself behind a mask. You're being more true and more honest about who you are. And it's almost like I feel this energy of like, this is who I am. I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to show you who I am. I'm going to show myself who I truly am. And you know what? I'm removing the mask, and fuck anybody who doesn't like me. Fuck anybody who's not for me. Sometimes you have to get that way where you're just like, hey, this is who I am. And if all the people around me are uncomfortable with who I am, then maybe they don't belong in my life anymore. I know this is harsh, but this mask feels difficult, okay? This mask feels like a tough mask to remove. There's something about this mask that has to do with vulnerability. You feeling more vulnerable, you feeling more raw. And it may just be these awarenesses within yourself of your own needs. Maybe your needs aren't being met. Maybe you're blocking people from fulfilling their needs, or you're blocking yourself from getting your needs filled. Okay, we have God, church, religious institutions. Okay, guys, some of you guys have some religious trauma that is connected to your divine feminine energy, which honestly is common. It's common because, and I am not hating on any religion. I'm just saying the structure of religion, of modern religion, seems to not hold the divine feminine in high regard. So if you were raised in a traditional religion, you may have like a kind of religious trauma about yourself, the way you look, the way you present yourself, especially if you are a feminine energy. You may feel constantly judged. You may feel this energy of like, I have to hide who I truly am, because truly, in order for femininity to come forward in its most powerful and pure way, it has to feel safe. Safety is important. And if you've had your safety rocked, that can make you hide your femininity behind a mask, an illusionary mask that keeps you protected. It keeps people away from you. It creates distance and a false sense of safety with people. And the only reason you feel safe is because you have this distance between you and other people. It's not real. It's an illusion. Because as a human being, you need to know other people, and other people need to know you. It's part of the human condition. We cannot grow in isolation, and it's not good for humans to be completely isolated and alone, and wearing this kind of mask can make you feel alone in a room full of people. You may have a ton of people who love you. You may have a ton of people who are really interested in your life and things like that, but you feel alone because no one really knows you, because you've hidden yourself behind these illusionary masks, and they're falling away. Okay, there's a great healing coming for you. But you have to be courageous. This is not an easy process. It's not supposed to be. Okay, sorry. My dentures are making noises. I'm sorry. Fresh ideas, new dreams. Yeah, you're going to another level. You're going to a different, it's almost like a different energetic space where the things that you want, The things that you used to want are going to change. Like the things you want are going to change, and you're going to morph into a place where you're really happy, you're feeling more fulfilled. I'm not saying all your problems are going to be solved, but I feel like this passion is going to inspire you to reach for a new goal, a new dream, a new idea, new awarenesses. It's as if you set yourself free to dream again. You set yourself free to be creative. You set yourself free to just be who the fuck you are. You know, just be who you are. And those who are for you will show up. And those who aren't will show themselves as they truly are. So their masks will fall as yours do. We have child orphan. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel really alone. You know, and it doesn't matter if you come from a large family. It doesn't matter how many people are around you. This feeling of aloneness is an internal process. And it's because you're hiding yourself. It's almost like you don't allow people to invest in you because in a way you're terrified. You're terrified of being vulnerable to other people because you've been hurt so much in life. I understand this. And it's okay. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to doubt, okay? It's just not okay to keep yourself in isolation because you fear being hurt, you fear people judging you, or you feel vulnerable, or you fear feeling vulnerable. People, listen. People are going to judge you. There's just no way around that. That's the way it is. It's better to be judged for who you truly are than for some false mask you wear. You know, be who you are. Sing your unique song. Be who you are. Don't allow the judgment of others to keep you imprisoned to their ideas, because in a way they win. They make you small. They make you recoil yourself and feel shame about who you really are. And in that way, they feel like they win. And you don't want that to happen. You don't want other people to have power over you. Okay? Rip off the mask. Reveal your heart. Be brave. Have courage, because it will change your life and you will align in really powerful ways. One of the first ways is you will you will realign with your passion. You will realign with the things that make you happy. You may be feeling right now like you don't really have any passion, you don't really have any drive, but I'm telling you, honey, it's hidden underneath this emotional distance that you have created for yourself from others. When you emotionally distance like this, you're doing it to yourself. Okay, you are distancing from your own emotions. And when you do that, it kind of dulls everything. And what you want to do is you want to examine your emotions. Why are you afraid to show who you are? Where is that coming from? Why are you afraid to let people in? You're scared they're going to hurt you. I can't guarantee that people aren't going to hurt you, but I can guarantee if you let people in, you will start living a more full and productive life. You will start going towards your goals and dreams much more strongly, okay? All right, let's keep going here. We have a few more cards. We have saboteur. Okay, so you guys have a way of self-sabotaging yourself because you're afraid people are going to hurt you, okay? And there is a need here to accept that when you take off the mask, yes, there will be people who judge you. But let me tell you something, they're judging you anyway. So you might as well be who you are, gamble on yourself. The best gamble you'll ever make is on yourself, because you will learn something. Even if you don't attain that thing exactly how you want it, there is a level of growth that happens when you put your energy on yourself, okay, and you bet on yourself. You deserve to live in the fullness of who you are, and fuck anyone who doesn't like it. Okay? It's none of their business. It's none of their concern. And if people around you who are supposed to love you judge you, then you need to reassess that relationship, because they love the mask. They don't love you, who you really are. And I know that's hard to hear. It's kind of tough to say, but they don't know you. They only know the mask. And if they're not willing to get to know the real you, then it's time to move on. It's just that simple. I know it's harsh and it sounds really bad, but you know, it's just reality. Okay? We have achievement, win the reward, accolade, or contract. Okay, so I feel like with this healing, with the revealing of the masks here that you have held so close to yourself for protection, once you're able to go through this process of really revealing more of yourself, and the first layer of that is revealing it to yourself. Like you need to reveal and get to know yourself again. and feel comfortable in that, as comfortable as you can, because I know it's hard and you won't feel completely comfortable, but you'll be asked to leap at some point and reveal yourself to more and more people, okay? As you do that, there is some kind of achievement that's brewing, okay? And in order to achieve this, you got to go through this process. That's what the fuck is happening. Okay, you have to reveal the truth of you under your masks, under your illusions of self. In order to achieve that goal, many of you guys have a goal that you're working on and you can't seem to get anywhere. And it's because you're still hiding. Okay. Okay, we have ancestors. Okay, your ancestors are supporting you on this journey. They're supporting you. They're there, but you're going to have to ask for their help. So reach out to them, say, hey, auntie, if you know who your ancestor is. If you don't, if it's a general kind of ancestor, just ask for them to step forward. Ask for their help. Be specific as possible. If you don't have an ancestor altar or something like that, light a candle, get a picture. If you don't have any pictures, get something that symbolically represents your ancestors. Light a candle, ask them to come in and help you, and they will. You may find that the masks come off easier when you have help from your ancestors, because for some of you guys, this is a family thing. This is a generational thing of hiding the truth of ourselves behind illusions of perfection or happy family, or and I feel like for some of you guys, there's addiction here. There's like trauma and things like that hide behind these masks. And in order for you to have the manifestation of your highest manifestation on this timeline, you're going to have to reveal more of yourself. You're going to have to get real comfortable with your imperfections. You're going to have to get real comfortable with the things about yourself that you judge yourself for because of the programs, maybe religious, that have been impressed into your brain. Okay? All right, we have sugar, sweetness. Yes. See, I think they want to move into the energy of, yes, this is hard. Yes, this is hard. But on the other side is this achievement and sweetness. Okay, there's good things coming, and it's hard. I know it's hard to think about that when you have these deep layers being revealed of yourself and you feel scared, you feel vulnerable, you feel fragile. But this situation is making you stronger. It's making you get to a point in your life where, you'll feel judged, but you won't care. Or you'll feel judged and you'll go forward anyway. Because the people who judge you are not for you. They're just not for you. They're no longer aligned with you. So you have to let them go. And I know that sounds easy, but this is coming from someone who has let go 99.9% of the people in my life. Okay. So I understand how difficult this is. There's a period of mourning and all kinds of stuff that happens. Some of you need to let go of these masks, and it will involve mourning the mask, mourning the person you used to be, because you're changing, you're growing. It's a beautiful experience and it is frightening. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh, this is all rainbows and bunnies and shit. No, this is difficult. Okay. It's hard because you are becoming more vulnerable, more fragile, and you're going to feel it. But you'll feel more fragile before you move into your strength because they are connected. Okay. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but when you get more comfortable with your fragility, you'll also get more comfortable with your strength. One leads to the other kind of thing. So, all right, let's get into these tarot cards here. Five of Pentacles here. So, that's a tough energy. All right. I'm feeling like there is a sense of lack here. Wow, the candle is really sizzling. Okay. There's a sense of lack here. There's a sense of being heartbroken with the Three of Swords. And I'm feeling like you guys, I'm feeling like this is the pain of removing the mask. The Two of Swords here. A lot of self-reflection. Okay. This is not easy. I understand it's not easy, but this is something that you can do. Okay. You absolutely can do this. It's important that you stay present. Okay, in this process, because you may be feeling like you're revealing yourself to everyone else, but you're actually revealing facets of yourself to yourself that you've hidden away. Okay, it's a beautiful process, and there is a lot of really good things on the other side of this. There's a sense of peace. there is a sense of calm. You know, the Two of Swords traditionally is like a feminine energy blindfolded, and there's two swords and she's sitting by water. And for me, it very much speaks about moments of reflection on our emotions, getting comfortable with our emotions, taking our logical mind into the depths of our emotions and see the things that make sense, see the things that don't, understand where our minds are, our mental spaces, why we need to wear the mask, why we need the illusions. Some of you guys, you know, it's very easy to mislead yourself. Okay. And it's so much easier to mislead yourself than face the truth of who you really are. And I feel like this is kind of the process that's going on for you guys. That's what the fuck is up for you guys. You guys are definitely going through a major change, removing these masks. You know, try to stay present. And when you think of your fragility, how fragile you are or how vulnerable you are, or you feel those emotions, also start to consider your strengths. Okay. Because there's two swords. All right. There's fragility, your fragileness, and there's your strength. And it's time for you to stop just looking at how fragile you are, but understand your strength. Understand why you wore the mask. Understand the power behind the mask, the power of revealing the truth of who you are to others. I think you will be really surprised at how much more powerful you feel as this mask and these illusions fall away. Yes, there is fear, because people will judge you. But you're about to get to a place where those people judging you won't matter. You know, I'm not saying it won't bother you, but I am saying that you'll move forward anyway. Because it's better to be judged for who you truly are than to be judged for the lie of what you project into the world, because you're afraid of people really knowing who you are. All right? You guys take care of yourself, okay? It's very important that you guys practice self-care. I'm getting like channeled energy here. You guys really need to take better care of yourself. Some of you guys need to drink some water. Some of you guys are staying up at night. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. You're not sleeping. You're worried. And the truth is that Spirit has gotten you this far. Whatever path, whatever you've been doing has gotten you this far. What makes you think they're going to drop you now? Because things are getting difficult, or there are awarenesses of self that make you uncomfortable. They're not going to drop you. They're going to carry you. They're going to help you. They're going to show you the way. They're going to make you more comfortable. But you guys are receiving repeating messages from Spirit, okay? Numbers, tarot readings. It could be messages that you get from people or songs or books or however you get it, okay? But it's the same basic message for a lot of you. And there's something about that message that makes you uncomfortable. And it's time for you to find out why, because that is part of your truth. Okay? All right, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the Midnight Darkness card, this is going to be your reading all about what the fuck is happening. Yeah, there's a lot being revealed with this group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mic aside. I'm going to pull your cards and we're going to get into your reading. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. If you hear any weirdness or see any weirdness with my teeth, I'm still getting used to my denture, so it is what it is. All right, so let me pull your cards and we'll get into your reading. All right, darkness. Okay, so I pulled quite a few cards for you guys. I just want you to know, as I was pulling the cards, these are the psychic impressions that I got for you guys. I'm seeing an owl, which is many times the symbol for Lilith. I'm seeing like darkness revealed. I feel like you guys have been working in your shadow. You've been working in your darkness. That might involve trauma. It might involve like overcoming like huge obstacles of self, healing deep wounds and that kind of thing. It can be a brutal, brutal process. So I really feel for you guys. And I know you're wondering what the fuck is up. I've been there in the midst of like a dark night of the soul or a time when I'm healing. a lot of really deep issues, and there comes a moment where you're just like, what the fuck? Like, can I get a break? Can something good happen? And the truth is if your guides told you how long or how difficult the journey was, a lot of times you wouldn't get started, and then you wouldn't be looking back at it one day thinking, wow, I'm so glad I went through that process. I'm a different person. I'm much happier. So let's just see what the cards say. So tell me about this darkness. Goddess, healing feminine energy. Group 1 had this healing feminine energy. Healing feminine energy is tough, okay? And it's what the dark goddess does. It's not easy to stand in your power when the whole world judges you for your feminine energy. So it's very powerful. I feel like you have a deity, a feminine deity. For many of you, it's a dark goddess deity. It may be Lilith. It may be Hecate. It may be another dark goddess. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind, okay? All right. We have killer, stalked, obsessed, impulsive. All right. Let me get a feel for this. We have Grim Reaper, ending, shock, starting over. Okay. So I'm feeling a loss here. I'm feeling a loss. We have long distance travel and space. Okay, I feel like there was something revealed in a relationship. Okay, it feels romantic. It feels like you may have broken up or thought about breaking up. I feel like something shocking that made you really uncomfortable. And for a lot of you, that shocking awareness, the shocking revelation, am I saying that right? The shocking thing that you became aware of was very ungrounding. It made you doubt who you are. It made you doubt a lot of things about yourself. And it can be a very painful yet profound time where you start to really examine your own insecurities. This is group 1 too. Group 1, you may be drawn to group 1 as well. If you are, there may be a message there for you. That one was about masks. I'm not necessarily feeling a mask here. I'm feeling like something was revealed, okay? And it was shocking. And for many of you, it caused you to emotionally distance from somebody, something, or even yourself. It may have made you feel like, it's better just to end this than face it. Sometimes it's easier to end a relationship or to end, like, not think about it or disassociate from it and keep going on and not really dealing with it. But just know that if you do that, it will return at another time for you to deal with it until you do. It's almost like your progression through your shadow, through your darkness, involves you holding space and holding awareness for the depth of your shadow, for your insecurities, for your doubt, for your worry, for your grief, for not feeling good enough, for not feeling okay. The feminine energy has been so judged and expected to look and act and be a certain way. And for many of us, we have found that to be emotionally dangerous. We get taken advantage of when we're like that, or physically dangerous, or there's something about it that has made us feel uneasy. So we kind of not hide it away, but we protect it. I feel like you guys are protective of your energy. You have learned to do that because you've had to, because the times you've have been vulnerable to people, many times you've been taken advantage of. And because of that, it has made you a very strong protector of self. But the problem is that when you get, it's almost like someone who's been jaded. And when you get to a place where you're constantly trying to protect yourself, it's very hard to let anyone in. And this last situation with Killer and Grim Reaper, I feel like for a lot of you, it may have felt like it almost did you in. Like it was just too much to bear. It's too much. I can't do it. I can't move through this. It's too energetically dense. It's too painful. I just can't keep going. And I want you to hold on. Okay? I don't want you to give up on yourself or your situation or whatever you're going through, okay? You need to focus. You need to realign and focus. Clear your energy, get grounded, take a break if you need to, whatever you need to do to get your energy centered. Because I feel like your energy is off. It's not centered because there has been something that's happened that has been quite shocking. Whatever this awareness was, whatever this event, whatever this is, I feel like it shocked you in a very deep way. I feel pain here. I feel hurt. I feel like you're having to kind of like realign with those places within you that is very energetically dense. We have milk thistle, intrusion. Yes, this awareness felt intrusive. Okay. Now, for some of you who haven't gone through this, you may be feeling this is coming. Okay. There's something, it's almost like you're being stalked by this energy, this intrusive energy. This may be intrusive thoughts. It may be someone who's intrusive. It may, for many of you, this is a relationship awareness. You know, you may be long distance, or you may be in a complex relationship or something like that. And there was some kind of awareness that came forward that shocked you. It rocked you. It triggered you. Okay. We have Wiccan Reed Ethos. Okay. I feel like you're a really good person. I think you treat people ethically, and I feel like you may feel like you haven't been treated ethically by someone, maybe a partner, a friend. Maybe you feel like you haven't been treated fairly. And for some of you, I feel like this awareness may have been kept from you because there was fear of how you would accept it. And because I feel like this person who did this, not to you, but, you know, this happened, I feel like they also know, like, that you would be upset, right? And they don't want to upset you. So is it lying? Yeah, sort of, I guess. You know, it feels like you may feel like it's lying or betrayal, okay? But I feel like the other person doesn't necessarily feel that way, and it's not because they're hateful or mean or vindictive. They just truly don't feel like this is, you know, a lie, okay, or a misleading you. I feel like it's an omission, okay? It's an omission. For some of you, it's a big one, and for others, it's a little one. It doesn't matter the range. What matters is your reaction, you being triggered, you being shocked by it. Because for some of you, whatever happened, it took you deeper. It took you deeper into your midnight, into your darkness, okay? Let's keep going here. We have servant. So some of you guys feel used. This feels horrible. I feel awful. I am so sorry that you feel used. I really and truly am. I want to cry. That's a tough place to be. I've been there. I have felt used by people before. And it's not good to feel thrown away and like you don't matter. And you're only good for what people can get from you. That's not healthy. And if you find yourself that this situation has revealed that you've been used, by all means, take time for yourself. Take time away from this person or situation. You know, just be honest. Be like, I need some time. I need some time to process this. I know you don't think this is a big deal, but it's a huge deal to me. And because of that, I have to take time to process it. I have to take time to take care of myself. I have to take time to figure out what this means for me, what it means for you, what it means for us. So never be afraid to take the time you need to process something, okay? It's an individual journey, and you don't owe anyone an explanation for your process. Your process is your process because it works for you, okay? All right. We have rebel, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling like there's a spark here, that on the other side of the shock, on the other side of the fear, the thinking of maybe giving up on something or someone or something like that, the intrusion, the darkness, there's a spark of rebellion here. And this rebellion isn't destructive. It's more like, I know who I am. I know my worth. And fuck anybody who doesn't think that I have worth. Fuck anybody who's going to use me. Fuck anybody who's going to throw me away. You know, I don't need them in my life. They are not required for my happiness. What's required for my happiness is to have people in my life who love and appreciate me. And if that's just one person, oh well. Oh well. You know, it's someone, the rebellion energy I feel here is someone who's like, you know, tired of being capsized in a boat. So instead they take the oars, they take direction, they steer the ship, and they're committed. A rebel commits to themselves. Okay. And I feel like that's what is on the other side of this, is you committing more to yourself, committing more to your own happiness, committing more to honoring your truth and going towards the things that really feed you. Okay, we have a year from now. All right, so let's keep pulling cards. What's coming a year from now? We have yin yang, balance, healing. Also, could be a person. I'm feeling it could be a relationship here. Let's get into the tarot. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Ooh, you guys, for some of you, there's love coming, okay? This is a new person for some of you guys. We have Justice. Yes, I'm feeling that. We have the Star. That's really great positive energy coming. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is for a lot of you, on the other side of this, for some of you, this is a relationship, okay, that you are setting boundaries. Many of you guys are going to be setting up boundaries, okay, and this relationship may not hold up, okay, and I that's a tough truth, but that is what the fuck is up. You may be finding out that your relationship isn't going to hold up. Now, for others, it will hold up, but your relationship is about to change. It's going to deepen. But for others, this is a new person coming through. It's romantic with the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have Justice. We have the Star. This is very positive, okay? And this is your justice for going into your darkness, facing your fears, facing whatever this trigger was, whatever it is, like staying with it, staying present. It's going to bring you a new connection, a new romance. And this is going to be something that makes you very happy. It's going to restore your faith. It's going to restore your hope in other people and within yourself. For some of you guys, this is going to be a level of deep self-love where there is self-fulfillment here. And it could be what helps your relationship get past this revealing energy in the darkness. I'm literally seeing like a light turn on in the darkness. Like there was something revealed or is about to be revealed for you guys. And that is what the fuck is up. And the reason it's being revealed is so that you can either find out that this person isn't for you, or you're about to go into a place where you're going to be deeply falling kind of in love with yourself, accepting yourself. Or this is a whole new person, honey. And if you're with somebody right now, there's someone else coming in, okay? If you're broken up, there's someone else coming in, okay? So it's different for different people. So just take what resonates here. But I feel like you're heading towards a time where you're going to be much more happy, okay? And part of it is you have to go through this. You have to go through this process. You have to go through this awareness. And for some of you, it's learning that, you know, sometimes what appears to be one way is really another. You can't trust everyone. You have to use your intuition. And I feel like a lot of you guys who have had something kind of painful revealed, a lot of you knew. You felt it, but you denied it because it was so painful and you wanted it to not be so. This is also a lesson in your intuition and your discernment, okay? Because you're going to become more psychic. You're going to have deeper intuitive hits. You're going to feel guided. You're moving into a place where you're going to feel guided. And for many of you who are about to meet a person or an opportunity, you're going to feel guided to that because of all this work you've done and the power of your intuition. Okay? All right, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonates. If it did or it didn't, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, hey, guys. Group 3, all of you that were drawn to the independent woman, this is going to be your reading all about what the fuck is happening. Now, I just want to say that my candle over here is popping like crazy. So I think there's some really powerful things happening for you. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the mic down and I'm going to draw all your cards and then we'll get directly into your reading. All right. Okay, so I got lots of cards here for you, so let's get into your reading. First of all, I just want to point out that there's a difference between needing someone and wanting someone, okay? And sometimes wanting someone can feel like need, okay? And I want to assure you that it's okay to need some people in your life. Okay, it's okay to feel that. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't. It does reveal, fragility. It can reveal like your deep wounds. I think sometimes we get so hurt, especially if you're a strong feminine energy. We can get hurt so much that we turn on that switch that says we don't need anybody. We don't need people's approval. We don't need input from others. But sometimes that creates a coldness that keeps people at bay, and people are afraid to approach, or we're afraid to let people in. So don't be afraid to let people in, okay? Let's find out what the fuck is happening for you, okay? All right. First card here is Fairy Magic. Respectfully work with fairies to achieve your goals. Okay, so I feel like you guys are working on your goals. You're working on your dreams. You may be going to college. You may be starting a business. You may just be working your job, trying to get ahead. You may, what have you. If you hear any weirdness, like with my dentures, I'm still getting used to them. So, but I feel like you're very goal focused right now. Your energy is focused on like making money, making your way in the world, making things better for yourself or your family. And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. So I think your mind is on that kind of stuff right now. We have thinning veil, spirit communication. Okay, so your guides are around you. Okay, and I'm feeling they're very powerful guides. Because there's something aligning for this independent woman energy. And I feel like some of you are going to be caught off guard by it. You already may have been caught off guard by it. Let's keep going here. We have communication breakthrough. Boom. Yeah, I feel this energy of either, if you're not in a relationship, I feel like there's one coming, and it's important. It's an important relationship. It's going to help you get more comfortable with the part of yourself that's a little bit more needy. Maybe there needs to be some healing that goes on, the fragility that you may be feeling. And that's been a theme throughout all these decks, all these groups, is fragility, a healing feminine energy, and that kind of thing. So, and I feel that here too. But I feel like you are empowered. You already are really empowered. So this level of healing is going to be extremely deep and extremely powerful. And it may make you feel very vulnerable to someone else. And we forget that there's power in vulnerability. It's really important that you keep that in mind, that being vulnerable to another person can deepen your relationship. It can heal you. It can help you feel emotions that you thought that you had to put away because you never felt safe enough to feel them. So like a strong, independent woman, you just kind of like put that on the back burner and you move on, right? Okay. We have weakness easily broken time after time. Yeah, I feel this. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of shit. Okay. And I find this to be true. And I don't take this word as an insult, but sometimes we become bitches because we've been through so much shit and we're just not willing to dig in the shit anymore for people. And we come off cold. I relate to this. We come off cold sometimes. We come off unfeeling. But the truth is we just been through a lot and we're not going to allow anyone to make us feel less than or to, steal our time when they don't have true intentions. It's like you have learned your worth. You know your worth. And you're standing in a place where you're guarding that worth. And you're focused on other things. And I think part of you is like, if you're not in a relationship, and I feel like primarily a lot of you guys may not be in a relationship or your relationship is kind of like not deep, okay, not a deep relationship. And that may be because you've been hurt so much and it's hard for you to let people in, and it feels safer just to keep people at bay. But there is a deeper emotional connection that you're missing. And no matter how hard you work on your career or your goals, it's not going to give you this level of fulfillment. Okay, but to get to this level of fulfillment, you're going to have to open up a little bit. And that's really hard for you. I totally relate to this. I get it. It's hard. It really is. Okay, let's keep going here. We have voices from the other side. Yes. Yes. And I feel like your guides are going to give you a lot of synchronicities and repetitive messages about this pathway. I literally feel like there is a pathway opening up for you that involves love. Okay, because healing the divine feminine, the dark feminine, requires self-acceptance and love. And powerful self-love breeds this romantic love. It breeds depth. It breeds emotional fulfillment. Okay, but this isn't easy. Right? And I know that it's almost like it's safer to focus on your career and your goals than to put energy into this area that probably makes you feel really uncomfortable. And there's strength and vulnerability. We have vanity, okay? And, you know, what I'm getting here is that it's not that you're vain, okay? But it is almost like this need to protect yourself, so you put on a mask, and that reads to others as vanity, like you're only a surface kind of person. But that's because you keep relationships at the surface for the most part. And your spirit guides, your God forms, your ancestors, whatever you work with, are working behind the scenes to get you to depth, to get you to a place where you are emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like your emotional fulfillment is going to bring you a lot of abundance. It's going to bring you the opportunities and the goals and the dreams and whatever you're trying to manifest. It's going to bring that to you because you're going to feel fulfilled, and it's going to be easier to flow with the energy that is coming towards you. Walk in the woods, forward movement. Yeah, I think we just kind of hit on that. Let's keep going here. We have answered prayers. So I feel like for some of you, whatever you've been wanting to manifest is coming. And this situation is a side journey. It's a side pocket, okay? It is the cherry on the icing, you know, of the cake or whatever. And I feel like it's kind of like your goals and your manifestations are tied to this emotional fulfillment. It's something that you may be missing. You may have everything else going on, but that emotional fulfillment thing, you just kind of stuck that on the back burner. Like you may not believe in love anymore, or you may not believe that you can find someone to love you deeply. And I feel like Spirit is bringing that in. Your guides, your ancestors, they're all conspiring, honey. They're all conspiring to get you to that depth that you probably thought that you could never feel for someone. Maybe you've never really been in love. Maybe you've loved other people, but you haven't been in the depths of love. And I feel like that is what your ancestors are wanting to bring to you, because that level of fulfillment, it colors everything in your world. Once you get there, everything changes, roads open, opportunities appear, because that is rooted not just in the experience of having someone love you deeply, but you begin to love yourself deeply and understand the most intricate parts of yourself, the parts of yourself that make you feel vulnerable or fragile. They become less of a mystery and more of something you want to explore, okay? We have masculine energy. Okay. Are you guys? I think for some of you, you have a healthy, it doesn't matter what your gender is. I read energy, but I feel like you have a healthy masculine energy. That's why you're driven. You're driven to go towards your dreams and abilities. You're driven to go towards your goals as well. And I feel like your masculine energy is what's protecting your feminine energy from feeling uncomfortable, feeling vulnerable, feeling fragile, that kind of thing. And I also feel a masculine energy moving towards you. Okay. That's not the vessel. That's the energy. It can be any gender. All right. We have gifts from spirit or man. Okay. You guys, a gift is coming. All right. And this is in the form of love. Okay. And I did not expect these readings to have love in them today, but they have. They have been indirect love readings in a very strange way. And I feel like while you're busy being driven and working on your bag and working on your career and other things, whatever those other things are, Spirit is conniving to bring you love, whether you like it or not. Okay. We have cauldron containment. Yeah, I feel your energy just bubbling under the surface. It's like this passion, this need to like give yourself to another person and be accepted and loved. It's being contained. It's almost like you put it in a box in your consciousness and set it aside. And what you may not realize is the top came off. Okay. And now, because you're so focused on your manifestations and your manifestations are changing your energy as you do this work, you are attracting someone to you. We have sensitivity, witch hazel, right? I think you're a very sensitive soul. I think underneath the strong woman energy that I don't need anybody, is a sensitive soul. And that's why you protect yourself so much. That's why you keep people at bay. And Spirit is saying, no more. You are not an island, and it's time for you to let people in. You need to trust your instincts. You need to trust your gifts. You need to trust where you're driven to go. And you may be driven to let someone in, or you may be driven to take a relationship to the next level because of this energy. So we have fire, passion, boom. Passion's coming for you, honey, and you're going to love it. You may be in a situation where you may feel like this is going to catch you off guard, okay? And you may feel like that's not for me. I'm not into that. Like I'm working on my stuff right now. I don't need this in my life. And your ancestors are saying the exact opposite. As you're working on this, you deserve to have this in your life. And this passion isn't just about like a connection with another. It's passion for life. It's passion for achieving your goals. You can use this passion to fire your drive to go to the next level. It's like, honey, you're going to get it all. You get the love. You get your manifestations. You get the joy of achievement. You get it all. It doesn't mean it's going to all come at once, and it doesn't mean it's all going to unfold how you want it to be, but there's definitely an air with group 3 of blessings. That's what the fuck is up. Your ancestors, your guides, they're all working behind the scenes to make this blessing happen, to make this, for some of you guys, it's a hookup. Like you're going to hook up with somebody and you're going to fool around and fall in love with them, okay? And it's going to blow you away. They're going to blow you away, and they're going to be blown away by you, okay? And we have mediator. Yes, I feel that. You know what I feel with this energy? I feel peace. I also feel Pisces energy. You may be a water sign, or there may be a water sign moving towards you. I don't feel Scorpio. I feel Pisces, maybe Cancer, but strong Pisces energy here. We have angel. You're going to be someone's angel. Someone's going to be like they're a gift from heaven. Like this person's so perfect for me. You're going to feel so blessed. It's like you meet your match. Okay. You meet your person. Now, if you're in a relationship, it may be that you become aware that this is your person, and that may unnerve you as this energy, like, I don't want to need anybody. I don't want to depend on anybody. I don't want to emotionally invest in someone who's just going to dump me or cheat on me or betray me in some way. And that's old baggage. And it's hard not to let those scars show. It's hard to not, let that affect how you feel about relationships. But it's time to heal that, okay? That's what the fuck is up. That's what's happening, is this need to heal your feelings about relationships and about trust. I'm not saying to trust everyone that comes in. I think you're going to have signs about this person, okay? Yeah, and for some of you, this person is connected to, like, opportunity as well. It's like it all comes in together. We have teacher. Someone's coming in to teach you a thing or two, all right? I'm trying to keep this a PG kind of like reading, but your reading is a little, there's some heavy, passionate, like sexual energy here. Like someone's going to come in and ignite your fire, and it's going to catch you off guard because a lot of you have hidden parts of this away. And it may be that you have like, how can I say this? Like you guys may have some kind of outside the I don't want to use the word norm because what is normal, okay? But like something unusual about your desire or something unusual that you like to do or something like that this person's going to reignite that. Maybe you put that away, but now it's going to come back to you and it's going to be very passionate. And I think this person's going to help you learn about love, what true love is, the power of your passion and how that can really help ignite the flames of your drive towards your goals and your dreams. It's up to you. I feel like this person is going to let you hold the reins of how fast this goes, which is going to make you feel more comfortable. I feel like this person would love to come in hardcore and just sweep you off your feet, but I also feel like there is restriction here as well. So there's a need to be more balanced in how this relationship is approached. And let's see, what is this? We have boundaries. Okay, yeah. Part of this process is you're learning healthy boundaries. I feel like some of you guys have boundaries that are so intense and you've built such space between you and other people that your boundaries have become almost an obstacle for people to overcome. And, you know, a healthy boundary is one that you hold, people respect, but it doesn't hinder you from being connected to other people. Okay. And I feel like for many of you, your boundaries have become like, instead of a fence, now you have a field, like you have a moat around you instead of a fence. So now people have to kind of jump through hoops. They have to go through the moat water to get to you and jump the fence and all that stuff. And I feel like you're learning to let some of that go, but how to maintain healthy boundaries while still letting others in. Really powerful form of healing. And it will really help you bring in not only people, but opportunity. You'll see more opportunity on this thing you're working on because you no longer have these huge boundaries around yourself about, you know, what can and can't happen for you. It's almost like you expand your consciousness and it helps bring in opportunity that you probably didn't see before or weren't aware of before. I feel like you need to expand your view of success. You need to dream bigger and you need to be a little bit more fearless about it. And I know that's hard, right? Because it's scary when you work on something and you don't see it bloom and you're just like, what is going on? What is going on? Well, underneath it, there's a lot of healing going on. That's going to help you bring in more people, places, and things to your life. So it's a beautiful thing. Let's get into the tarot here. All right. Let's see. We have Vasiago, the Four of Wands. Ooh, you're going to have reasons to celebrate. Yeah, I feel that. I feel happiness here. I feel happiness is coming to you. I feel like you're really concerned and focused on certain things career-wise. And what you don't see coming is just like personal happiness, like personal celebration. You're going to be celebrating. And we have the Three of Swords, and this is person. And what I'm feeling is that, you know, the heartbreak that you experienced is going to be healed, okay? The heartbreak is the reason why your boundaries are so extreme. And I understand that it's important to hold healthy boundaries. It's important to not, especially after you've been broken, like heartbroken, you can feel very vulnerable. And I think it's really important that you have a time where you hold yourself tight, like in an incubator, healing yourself, feeling safe, feeling okay. But there's a time to let the guard down. There's a time to come out of the incubator and start allowing people to come toward you. And I think you have an energy about you that may be a little intimidating to other people. And it's just because you are done taking shit from people. And that's okay. But I think lowering your boundaries or resetting them in a healthy way will give off the energy of like, hey, you know, I'm approachable, just you better have good intentions. That's a whole different place than, I'm not approachable because I think you're going to hurt me. I'm going to assume you're going to hurt me. So you just need to stay like 100 feet back from me and we'll just go from there kind of thing. Okay, we have the moon. Ooh. You know what I'm feeling with the moon here? And this is Nebuchadnezzar. I'm feeling, and it's weird because, I read intuitively, and what I'm feeling here is seductive energy here. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be seduced by somebody, and I'm feeling this irresistible energy, very mysterious energy, like you want to know more, and it may be that they're involved in I'm almost feeling like someone who's involved in the occult or something unusual. I feel like this person, they may have like Scorpio energy. This is a Scorpio I'm picking up on somewhere in their chart, but there's something very mysterious, and it's almost like their energy has like an aphrodisiac quality that seems irresistible to you. So this person's going to make you want to lower your boundaries. I know you guys find that unnerving. I understand that. I do. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay. Okay, and we have the World, which is Aurora Boss. I don't know if I pronounced that right. We have the World. So like a new chapter opening, a new cycle where you get to have someone in your life who you can talk to. I'm pulling on this communication breakthrough. Okay, because someone's going to break through all these walls, all these really intense boundaries, and this is somebody who you're going to want to talk to. You're going to find your conversations fascinating. I think this person may make you laugh. Some of you, it won't be laughter. It'll be that intense, mysterious quality, like someone who completely kind of unveils layers of themselves over time, which becomes almost like intoxicating. There is a level of intoxication with this connection, okay? And what is this card? We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, there is an offer of love going to be coming towards you, okay? And this is your guides, your angels, your divine feminine energy coming in to bless you with this. I know some of you may not feel like this is a blessing. You may feel like, oh man, I don't want the drama. This is being done to help you heal, okay? And also help you become more available for opportunity, because you may not think your boundaries are affecting your desire to achieve, but they are. And healthy boundaries allow people to approach. They allow people to offer you things, even if you're not interested, okay? Healthy boundaries aren't the boundaries that keep everyone away, okay? They allow certain people to come towards you. And I feel like that is what's happening, is you're learning healthy boundaries to allow people to come close to you. And with that will be love. And with the love, be it self-love or a person, I'm feeling for most of you this is a person, it's going to bring in opportunity. And I think you're going to be really surprised by it. So that is what the fuck is happening for you, Group 3. So this was a really cool reading. I enjoyed doing this for you. If this resonated or if it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys.